Hey, so I made a quick video for you. I just started with this here. With this project, you can use any sorts to wrap. This is like wires here, thin and a little thicker. This is like a jean thread. You can do it with any kind of crystals here. So yeah, okay. um, and then my heliotrop. Yeah. So I just started with, I thought I had some leather, but I guess I didn't. So I just did with some ribbon. And then I cut really, really long. I overestimated, so it's probably too long. Um, 4 different strands. So then it kind of octopuses out a little bit. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8. And then you just make like a web. You tie little knots like here and here. I'll show you here. So if you're doing a sphere, it'll look like this. I forgot to mention right where that little knot there of that ribbon. I just knotted it there. You don't have to do that. You can do it after. I decided to do it before. But yeah, you can tie all your like your actual wrap together in the middle instead of doing this, and then you can do whatever you want, like your little lanyard. So that's what a sphere looks like. And if you're doing like something like one of these, or kind of position it something like that, how it's gonna kind of grasp. I'll do the next section of knotting. So basically what you're going to want to do is, hopefully I can do this as clear as possible. So yeah, so you see this webbing here on this side, so you'll want to grab one of these ones right here. You see how there's 2 there, and grab one of these ones, and then you're going to want to knot it down, and then you're going to do that all the way around as like your second tier. So I'll show you how that looks. So I decided to do them roughly the same distance here, the knots, and so that's what they'll look like. And then you're going to want to attach that and this one over here together like that. I'll show you what that looks like. You'll also want to kind of use your crystal, whatever you decide to use, so your sphere or whatever, and see how it's lining up. You don't like if this one, you might have to do a little bit wider at first, and then not so much, and then yeah, and then go around. But yeah, yay! It's starting to net a little bit. So then it will look like that. And then the same technique. You'll want to grab one from here and then go to little neighbor over here and grab one from there, and then you're going to want to knot those together. And then you'll make little diamond forms all the way down. Boop. And if you're doing something like a sphere, then it'll look something like this. But you can see what I mean by you'll have to widen your stitches. So like if I was doing a sphere for this one, those last knots that I just did, I'd just do it a little bit lower. Or you do more thread or wire, whatever you're using, and then you get more intricate little diamonds. Yeah. Alrighty, so that's what this one looks like now. So at this point, so you can keep the shape of your crystal within the netting, About halfway through, I would keep the crystal in there when you do the knots. So just take your time, be patient. It'll take a little bit of effort. If you need to do longer at one end, like if you need to go here and then the other one's up there, that's okay, right? This is all your own creativity and knot work. If you want to even put like an incantation while you're working on it, or intentions, because there's a type of knot magic you can use. You can even associate your incantations and stuff with the crystal that you're wrapping. So just, yeah, food for thought. I thought I'd share that. And yeah, so again, you grab one from here and one from here and you put them together. And the same thing, one from here and one from the other neighbor right there, and unite them there. And you do it all the way around, and then we'll have another section there. Should have one or more, two sections here, and then you'll want to knot it at the bottom there. And then, yeah, I'll show you what that looks like. I just realized I haven't showed you what kind of knot I use. I do, I think it's called a slip knot. I could be wrong, but it's the one where you twirl it. Let's see if I can do it one-handed because I'm holding my phone. And then, or maybe I'll twirl it the other way. Might be easier one-handed. Oh yeah, here's my crystal collection. I was trying to pick the perfect crystals to make this video. Okay, so you twirl it, and then you grab the little tail that's right there, and then you bring it through the knot that you're forming. There you go. So you got that little sucker right there. And now you just want to mosey it all the way up there. And then you want to snug it, and then there she goes. Alright, so I'm starting to snug it now. So you just pull the little tail through, like so. Right. And then, yeah, I'll have to make it look better once I have two hands. But yeah, that's what she looks like. Boom. Okay, so that's what my last section looks like. I might have to knot right there. Maybe one there. But the back looks pretty tight, so yeah, we'll have to see. Alright, so I could have been done. I just preferred to knot those there, so there's the ones there that I knotted. I might knot the back once more. A little trick that I use to see if I need to knot the area is here. Is I twirl the thread like this, so then it kind of tightens everything and it looks good. So might just leave this area like that, and then I'll show you where I said I probably didn't have to, but I decided just in case for security. See how tight that is. But I didn't want my crystal to fall, so yeah. Alright, so I took one of the knots out. I didn't care much for the look, so I decided on this side to keep it the same diamond pattern as throughout, and then I left the other side just so you can see what it'd look like if you did close to the end here. So again, it's the same knot, twirl, and little tail through, and then tighten it all the way up to there. So if you loosely tie the bottom, just forewarning that the top will look like this. So if you didn't want that look, you want it more tight like that. Not that gap right up there. Then you'll have to do this little end here snugger. And just make sure that you position these, and then you kind of hold them as you're tying down there. you'll get the feel of it once you start doing it on your own. So once you get to this point, if you don't want to lose that tightness and you want to tighten your knot still, you're going to split your little tail in half here, and you're going to grab one side and the other side with two hands and pull like this. So I probably should. So let's see if I can do it here. And pull like that. So remember, when you do that and you tighten your knot, it's going to be harder to take it apart. So if you really didn't like the look of this down here, see how I didn't need to do that, but I left it just to show you what it looked like. If you really didn't like that, then if you did it really tight, then you wouldn't be able to take it apart easily. So, but that's how you do it. Then you can cut your little tails for however long you want, and then you can put little beads on them, right here and right there. Yeah, I don't know what kind of beads I'm going to put on there. Okay, so you'll end up with something that looks like this. So I just did a little knot here. Maybe this one's the slip knot, the one that slides. I'll have to double check. I always look up what kind of knots and how to do knots, and I don't remember the names. But yeah, so like you can use whatever beads you want. I decided, in inspiration of the picture that I posted that started this whole thing, I did the gold beads. I had literally just enough. I had 4 of them. This one's a paper bead that I made out of newspaper. So here's all my other little newspaper beads. If you want to know how to do that, it's basically grab like a skewer, and you have a long, like maybe 10, yeah, maybe 10 inches long paper, and however wide you want your bead. So let's say this is your widest point, so it's a triangle, right? So this is one end, and then your other end will be this little narrow piece right there. And then you roll it around your skewer, and then you just grab a little piece of tape. I use Mod Podge for this, so I glued it every so often just so I know it's stuck. And then I did a little casing over top of it, so it's not like waterproof or anything, so you can't go swimming with it, of course, but yeah, it gives you different kinds of beads. So if you wanted to do like the same width, you could do that. If you wanted more thick middle, long, this one's a newspaper bead. I did extremely wide. And then you can use some other beads, like got these ones online. Just make sure your holes will fit over top of whatever you decided to use. So yeah, all sorts of beads. You can use wooden ones, these really cool ones with a really big opening. So yeah, just whatever you choose. And then you can do it like this, like I did, or you can do little tiny beads at the tail here. Just make sure you put your little knots so your beads won't fall out with those, the ones that the natives use to make those beautiful, like, beaded mosaics on, like, moccasins. Those little tiny beads that go in there. You could use pony beads if you want. Yeah, dealer's choice, really. So, yeah, so that's how you do that. If my incessant ramblings didn't make a lick of sense, I can come over. The only thing I ask is that I am hosted vanilla chai tea. It is my favorite tea, or pumpkin tea. And yeah, we'll make a thing of it, laughs and whatnot. If not, then if this made complete sense, then awesome. I'm glad that you understood my explanations, and I hope you enjoyed this supposed to be short video. I guess now it's up to 15 minutes now, but yeah, there she is. And that's how you do like a net pattern. And then if you want to use wire, you just twist these together. So it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, and just take your patience and your time, and once you do one and you know how it works, then you can go faster and faster and faster, and who knows, maybe you can start selling these. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye bye now.